Have you ever stood in the wreckage of a relationship, wondering if the person you trusted was merely indifferent or actively trying to destroy you? We often confuse a fake friend with a toxic one, but this single mistake can cost you your sanity. One is a hollow prop, a plastic flower in the theater of your life. The other is a silent assassin of your self-worth. Welcome to Todayisagift, where we peel back the layers of reality to find the truth. Mistaking a manipulator for a mere pretender leaves you vulnerable to a war you didn't know you were fighting. Today, we will hand you the 3 lenses of clarity to distinguish between those who are just acting the part and those who are attacking your soul. To support our mission of healing, please subscribe to our channel. Before we begin, pause and reflect on your intuition. When you leave a difficult friend, what is the lingering feeling? A, I feel lonely, as if I was talking to a wall. B, I feel drained and anxious, as if I did something wrong. Comment your answer below. When you are dealing with a fake friend, you are watching a performance. Their weapon of choice is superficial flattery. They shower you with compliments that feel like empty calories, sweet but devoid of nutritional value. They keep the interaction safely on the surface, refusing to deepen the bond because they are merely passing time. They act the part of a friend, but they never step through the doorway of true vulnerability. However, a toxic friend does not stay at the door. They break it down. Their communication style is an invasion. They utilize constant criticism disguised as brutal honesty. They chip away at your self-esteem, pointing out flaws in your appearance or your dreams, not to help you grow, but to keep you small. While the fake friend ignores your boundaries because they don't care enough to notice them, the toxic friend deliberately crosses them to establish dominance. One offers a mask, the other wields a gavel. The second lens reveals the hidden architecture of theirs: motivation, indifference versus control. The fake friend is driven by a simple, albeit selfish engine: convenience. They are the quintessential fair weather companions. They are present when the sun is shining on your success, but the moment a storm gathers, they vanish. Their acting is a mechanism of self-preservation. They want the benefits of your company without the tax of your burdens. They are not trying to hurt you. They simply do not care if you are hurt. In stark contrast, the toxic friend is not indifferent. They are obsessed with control. Their motivation is power. They employ dark psychological tactics like gaslighting to destabilize your reality. When you confront them, they twist the narrative until you end up apologizing for their mistakes. They do not leave when the storm comes. They create the storm so they can be the only shelter you have. The fake friend wants what you have. The toxic friend wants to own who you are. Finally, we must look at the energy dynamics: the cold wall versus the black hole. Being with a fake friend is a lonely experience. Because they are disengaged and lack accountability, the relationship feels like a monologue. You pour your heart out and it hits a wall of apathy. You leave the interaction feeling unseen and unheard, a hollowness that echoes with the realization that you are alone in this bond. But the toxic friend is not a wall. They are a vacuum. They are energy vampires who demand your absolute attention. They drag you into their chaotic dramas, forcing you to carry emotional loads that are not yours. They do not make you feel lonely, they make you feel depleted. After spending time with them, you do not just feel ignored. You feel used, exhausted, and anxious, as if your very life force has been siphoned away to feed their ego. One leaves you empty, the other leaves you broken. Failing to distinguish between these 2 thieves of joy exacts a heavy toll on your spirit. With a fake friend, you waste your finite time watering a plastic flower, hoping for a bloom that will never come. But with a toxic friend, the cost is far higher. You slowly erode your own identity until you become a mere satellite orbiting their ego. Awakening to this difference is your key to liberation. You learn to stop expecting depth from the shallow and to build an iron wall against the poisonous. This is not just social decluttering. It is the spiritual act of weeding your soul's garden so that genuine connections have the light they need to grow. The profound lesson here is that not every loss is a tragedy. Some losses are necessary sacrifices for your peace. Apply this today by auditing your inner circle without guilt. It is better to walk alone in dignity than to walk with those who merely act or attack. Which do you find harder to deal with? The cold indifference of a fake friend or the chaotic drama of a toxic one? Please share your perspective in the comments below so we can learn from each other. If this video helped you find clarity, please subscribe to Today is a Gift to support our journey. You deserve a love that is safe and true. Until next time.